The development of cell theory.
A brick house is made up of many bricks. A brick is the basic unit of structure of a brick house. The basic unit of structure in a living thing is a cell. All living things are made up of one or more cells. Cells carry out all life processes. For example, a cell takes in and breaks down food. It breaks down a simple sugar called glucose to produce energy. This life process is called cellular respiration. The first person to observe and describe cells was Robert Hooke, an English scientist. He used a light microscope to look at thin slices of cork, a natural material found in some plants. The cork seemed to be made up of many small boxes. Hooke named the structures that made up the cork cells. In 1665, he published his drawings of cork cells in his book, Micrographia. Hooke saw only dead plant cells in the cork, but Antoine van Leeuwenhoek was the first person to observe and describe living cells. Van Leeuwenhoek was a Dutch lens maker. In 1674, he observed single-celled organisms swimming in a drop of pond water. These living things were microscopic. He wasn't able to see them without a microscope. By 1800, inventors were developing more advanced microscopes, which allowed scientists to see plants and animals in much more detail. As a result, scientists developed many new ideas about cells. Matthias Schleiden, a German botanist, studied plants in order to learn more about living things. In 1838, Schleiden stated that all plants are made up of cells. The next year, Theodor Schwann, a German zoologist who had studied many animals, declared that the cell is the basic unit of structure in all living things. In 1855, German doctor Rudolf Virchow claimed that new cells come from cells that already exist. In other words, cells divide to create new cells. By the mid-1800s, the very basic ideas of what we now know about cells were formed. These ideas, based on repeated observations, were put together as a theory, the cell theory.
How did the discovery of the cell change what scientists know about the world?